old family movies that we took years ago. And here we are on Church Street when we lived there. There's Pete in the background and Gary, that one little boy, and there goes Pete. There's me, Debbie Laird and Mickey Morris, and I was going to bring around the Rosie. Debbie and Mickey and Jackie. Then Ray, the little kid. And this little friend, I don't know who he is. Oh, there, Mickey Morris pushed Lana Ray down, and she feels terrible, so I'll have to console her. Oh, she's sure building up a storm. The kids feel bad about it. Gary and his famous headstand. He don't do too well, but he's sure willing to try and try again. This little friend, I don't know who that is. One of his little friends on Church Street, I'm sure. Down on Joanne, there's Bill Morris, Joanne's husband, and that's me. There's Joanne ducking away from us. There's Grandma Duncan, Bill's grandmother. She was a nice old lady. Now we'll see Joanne peek around the corner. Whoop, not yet. They're still doing headstands. There's Joanne. She's peeking out. There's finally got her out to wave at us. She's a honey. Her and Bill were. And there's Rolly now. He's going to perform for you here with his sister Laverne. And he's acting like he's mad at her. And he gets wound up and gives her a whop. Not really, but he knocked her right off the fence. She fell off the fence. There's Bliney and me. This is another day. These little kids is all around there on Church Street. Gary's quite a star of all this show. He's in it, everything. Now we're down in Cedar Fort. Going to have a ride on one of Glade's famous horses. I think that's Glenda and Sheila, Glade's nieces. That's down there. And I don't know who they are. It's in Cedar Fort, where they used to live. There they go. He's taking the little kids for a ride. That looks to me like a Susie that they're holding. Round and round they go. That looks like Donna standing. Donna, Glade's sister, standing. This is Pete's prom. We don't have very good light to take the prom pictures. I'll show you Pete dancing now pretty quick. It looks like he's dancing with Sharon Laird. There's Pete and Sharon walking off and feeling photographed. That must be the faculty in the prom. We'll see Ham Laird and his wife dancing pretty quick now. Leona Laird and Ham. That's Sharon's mother and dad. And there's Pete again. And the decorations. It was too dark to film the decorations very much. Now there's Rolly telling us to get away from there. And there's Gary and his dad staging a fight. Gary hits him with a baseball bat. And down goes Gary. And this is on Church Street too. But They're really performing for the camera. And here we go. There's the kids again. And there's Debbie Laird. They're long, pretty long hair, and Lana Ray. There's Viney, and Bill, and where's Brett? There's Lorraine. And there's Rolly. I think the photographer had a nervous finger. And Viney. Oh, that's Mooney in the background. And Janice Hansen, when she was young. And there's Barbara. There's Lorraine. And Laverne and there's Glade performing with Steve. And I hold my breath every time he throws the kids around like that. This is in Mammoth. Now he has a hard time getting, there's Susie when she was a baby. And he used to hold him and they'd stand right up in his hand. Huh? Yeah, that's Janice Hansen. There's Laverne. And I don't know who, that looks like it's Helen Jameson. There's Janice. And there's Bill playing with his Doberman, old Nero. He wasn't a very congenial dog. This is a Wheelock reunion in Saratoga. And the photographer was mighty quick on the take. There's Dick Wheelock we just passed. There he is. And all these people, I'd know him, that's me. But they's going too fast for me to identify them. Their eyes show off a bit. Oh, I don't know who this is. But everybody has to do some tumbling and showing off. There's Rolly with Bart and Zane, I'm sure, when they were little. There's somebody I ought to know. Well, that was a good shake if I ever saw one. There's Rick when he was little. He's sharing his icy with him, Grandma. Oh, he's a happy little guy. He's got his bib on, you might know. There he is again. With me. Rick must have been a target for the photographer because he took enough that we know that's Rick. Here he is. There's Rick out in the backyard in Eureka, the place we live in Eureka. And he's picking up rocks, throwing rocks. He's evidently seen Gary throw rocks. There's Rolly, and he's out there with Rick in the sunshine and the rocks. Rick never put any of them in his mouth. He knew what they was for. He used to throw. They had him dressed so cute. Has someone been there? He wants something now. He's going to ask for something. He must have a dirty nose. That's a good shot of him. Read the book for a while. Now that's Pete. He was the photographer. He's checking the camera. He really almost got into it. There you go again. Now he don't want something. You don't want to do something. There's his mother's feet. And we'll see a little more of her and Nadine. Wave to the camera, Rick. But Rick's the main character. There's Rolly and Nadine. They sure did like each other. And Rolly sure. This is Laverne. This is over in Mammoth. And Nadine. And of course the star. There he is with Grandma again. He's so serious. We must have been on a picnic in this film. We're out in the cedars. There's Nadine. Yeah, it's a picnic. She's having her hot dog and walking around a little bit to show off. There's Pete checking the camera again. I don't know about the camera. What? Yeah, here's a parade in Eureka. And that's Pete and taking Rick with a little hand and getting ready to watch the parade. Here we go. And there's Lily Erickson. A quick look at Lily Erickson. And all these things. This is not long ago in Eureka. We really had some good floats. There's the Girl Scouts, I guess. And I don't know what that is. The covered wagon. Going on down. That must be the sheriff. Kids throwing candy as they go down. The boys, Cub Scouts, I guess. And this is Laird's old truck, Wolf and Laird's old truck. It's still sitting in my backyard. Dick and Donna fixed a float, a mining float. It was sure nice. Rick and Terry both rode on that in the parade. These miners. Now Surrey with a fringe on top. I don't know who was riding. And there they got somebody dressed up like an ape in a cage. I don't know who that was either. Somebody that shaved during the time they weren't supposed to. And there's Zane and Bart. Yeah, the dog's a Dolly, Rolly's dog. And Pete is there, and there's Gary. Steve, probably, that other kid. Now Rolly's showing off a little. He has to show off doing something besides just being Rolly. Nadine must have said something. You want to act off a little bit, clonking her with the umbrella. There's our star again. His mother wants him to play ball, and he wants to play ball, but he don't quite get the catch. Oh, missed again. Now, here's Toro. This was the smartest dog that was ever born. Little Pekingese. He was sure smart. Oh, Mert wanted to get on the act with him. Sue got rid of Mert. And Toro's too interested in Mert to do his tricks. I'll get him, though. That's me trying to get him to do the tricks. There you go. I'm taking a walk. All right, now let's dance. That's the way. There, you get a trick. Shake hands. And bows. Bow. That's a good boy. Now jump through the arms. There you go. Smart little dog I got there. The photographer's just altogether too quick. This looks to me like it's at Fish Lake. The trip to Denver? When we went up to Denver, we were looking at the pretty sceneries and everything. That's me. There's Rolly. And of course we had Pete along with us to take care of us. So Pete's the chauffeur and the car mechanic and everything else. There's Pete putting some water in the car. And now this must have been the place we stayed in. There's me and the place we stayed in while we was up there. This is a place with gas and beer. I guess that was important to us. We had to get gas and beer. There's Gary. And Rolly and Pete. Come down to. This is in Denver. Gary took us on a tour. He was going to art school up there then. Now Pete checking it out again. Now we go take a big pan of Denver. Go up in the Mile High Cafe and go out on the balcony. We'll soon see a shot of the street. The Mile High City. There you go. See how high that is? Now come down to Vernal and there's the museum. The place the dinosaurs are dug. And there's Hoover Dam. Had to take a shot of the Hoover Dam.
Sandwiches and wings, then lock the house up. Now you're set, and on the beach you'll see the girls in their bikinis.
More of the dam. That wasn't long after they had it finished. This must be in a little grove that we stopped to have lunch in. There's the boss. And we just panned around there. I think Pete's the photographer on this.
already found out already, but today is my last day. Captain Happy, taking over the party time. Just want to take up the lead. I had a great time. Had a great time while I've been here. Highlight was probably last summer. We had our AC up in Fort Lewis. Really became a team up there. I miss it. I wish the family was already coming in. We got a lot of equipment coming in. We are ready for the tour. Company, attach boats. Sorry I couldn't have got to when had the voice left, but it was a very awkward time. We had a big problem. Captain Lampy, the commander, I worked with practically 10 years ago, and an excellent individual then, excellent individual now. Captain, and hut! Stop me. Okay.